Perfect. That should be all set there as well. Okay. Okay. So for anybody that missed, was it last week's? Did I have to cancel last week's? I don't remember. I think it was we were able to play last week. We got very distracted by side quests, so we couldn't actually like make it to prison. But now I got plenty of time. I got plenty of time, and we are going to easily go to prison. So I'm excited to see how this will go. Summon Ice Elemental. Well, we already have one of those, so we'll just have Scarlet pick that up. I don't think we need anybody else to be trying to summon Ice Elementals. Deadly Spores, that'll be good for Santa. Winter Blast, we'll send it to Scarlet. And then these will go to Bear, because I want to see what's going on with those. I almost feel like I should be mildly worried about the Stone Ogre. I'm guessing? Ogre? Maybe? I don't know. That's the sitting there essentially guarding the whatchamacallit, the chest. Alright, real quick. Bear. Let it toggle. Identify. I want to see what we got going on here. Ooh. Okay, that's like insanely better. Like, oh my god. Yeah. Requires 9 dexterity. Damn. That sucks. Alright, well, I guess we know what we're going to do with Bear the next time we can get a level. Ooh. Immune to bleeding, bunch of resistances, initiative, and okay. Requires dexterity 7. Okay, so this would technically be more for Bear or okay. This compare. Alright, so immunity to cursed, which I think Santa has something to fix cursed, so that could actually be good. More initiative, less HP. Maybe not. Let's take a look at Santa. What do you got going on? Ooh. Yeah, okay. That's immediately going on Santa. That's such a big jump. More resistance, same initiative, increased HP, and then I'm not worried about mute because I can't imagine we're going to be doing too many things with Santa specifically that are going to require verbal. So, boom. Cool. All right. All right. Only because I know everything exploded up ahead. Let's go ahead and just quick save right now. Especially after we got some solid gear. Especially when we only need to get dexterity up a little bit. I swear I'll remember the buttons one day. Alright. And I'm assuming...
It looks strange.
Well, what's what? Oh yeah, well, I took care of that. I don't know if this will actually dissipate on its own, but let's at least get rid of the fire on the ground. I'm assuming it will eventually stop on its own. Okay, that at least looks like that's stopped. Okay, well, apparently we didn't get them all in the explosion somehow.
I prefer to drown my sorrows with ale.
Now we'll just patiently wait. Alright, so... Okay, I'm not too worried about the barrel itself. I'd rather make sure all the mines are gone. Because I think that's going to be the big issue getting through here. The fact that the mines, become invisible seems kind of insane.
Sweet relief.
Okay, guys, I'm going to need you to at least kind of stay still. Like, in all honesty, even if there are, like, goodies down here, at this point, I don't care.
A stitch of time, hey, my friends?
That chest eventually exploding might be a little annoying. But I think we can at least get there safely. So we can at least open it up. I think Bear's the... Yeah, and Bear's not even missing that much. Though Bear could use a little bit of a... equipment repair. Just, do that real quick. Go back to Santa. Alright, like I know for a fact that there's explosive right there. Ooh, okay. More lockpicks for sure. Alright, send that to Bear. Send that to Bear. Alright. And then just to make sure. Yep. And that's why I didn't want to specifically do that. Because I wanted to make sure that I could at least get these. Alright, so it was the wand. 46 to 76? That's not bad. I'll send that to Scarlet to take a look. And then it was the belts. Let me see the belt. Lockpicking and 55 HP. Okay. Well, what we got going on here for you, buddy? Crafting and 16 HP. Well, I'll definitely hold on to the crafting, but I'll take the extra HP in the lockpicking, I guess. That probably would be a good idea. Because even though I've talked about it several times and be like, hey, I want to most definitely craft some things at some point. 20 bucks says I'm never going to do that. I feel like that's some min-maxing stuff that could theoretically be good, but I'm never going to get to that point. Also trying to do my best to keep an eye out up ahead. Okay, that at least chained really well. Oh, okay. It's the trap. Alright, there's probably something around the other side, but let's see what we can do with Scarlet here, because I know Scarlet has, I think, the best telekinesis of the group. Cool. Radical. So that's good for us. Alright, let's check around the other side. Okay, so theoretically, if I guess move things out of the way, bad things can happen. That is good to know. Okay, so there's something that I can actually... Ooh, wait, hold on. I have an idea. We might already have something in our pockets. And by might, I mean I'm 90% sure we do, because I'm pretty certain I have Medora Razzle Dazzle grenade. That sounds like fun. I have Medora holding on to a couple ornate chests that I couldn't unlock for whatever reason. And I don't know if it's just a troll thing or if it's a I just was never able to actually find what was needed. Alright, so it looks like that also eventually stops electricity. Also, guys, can you stop, like, actually walking towards the... Alright. Drop. Alright. Okay. We'll set that there.
Curses! I'm stuck!
Okay. I guess I'll just have to be quick about it, because at least it's only stun.
I've been struck by lightning!
Okay. We'll undo that. Okay. We're good. Yeah, still... I don't like how dark it is. I think that's my biggest complaint of this cave, is just how dark it is. Alright, hold on, everybody come back. I'm pretty certain, yeah, I was gonna say, I'm pretty certain I saw an explosive up here. Alright, I am also... Nope. I'm also going to assume that... Alright. More so, got everybody through, and it's not like it actually does any damage, so... Okay, well, almost got there. The fact that it stuns for 2 turns is a little bit much if you ask me. But at the very least, we got the chest back. Also, while I'm thinking about it, only because actually, you know what? Scarlet can hold on to that. She actually has like just an absolute ton of carry capacity left. Okay, real quick, is there a way to just increase the brightness at all? No, of course there isn't. All right. Yeah, I don't immediately see any other traps. I'm also gonna quick save here. So I'm not about to go up these stairs and immediately explode or anything. Right. Santa, get back up there.
Looks like we found the prison, all right. The White Witch must be around here somewhere.
I mean,
She hasn't been tortured to death in this hellhole.
do little diggies. Use the hole. Oh, interesting. All right, well, take me back. All right, let's check these imps. You never know what they might have. The answer's nothing. Okay, well, can't get through there. Man, how awkward would it have been if I didn't have a shovel? I'm not too worried about a mug of beer. Oh, how convenient. That's already open. Iron ball? Apple juice. You know what? Sure. I'll take the apple juice. And just move the iron ball. I don't think I'm too worried about flipping any levers, if we're being honest.
All right, mate? Yeah?
Tyler?
I'm Tyler, mate. What's your name, Sunshine? Ain't Rat Killer, is he?
No. Oh, I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little sad. I was hoping we were gonna get a little bit more out of Tyler, seeing as his name was Tyler.
Oh, what a fine specimen you are. How luxurious your contours. How lush your bearing and your beauty. Come to me. Enter me slowly.
Oh golly.
Don't say that wretched word. A maiden I am, and a maiden I must remain. How terribly am I cursed. Cursed to crave the fires of desire, but forever unable to feel the lick of its flames, the thrust of its blaze. How many times have red-blooded men been invited to penetrate me, dragged into my embrace, kicking and screaming? But it is not I who is ecstatically pierced. It is them. I do not draw from them that which is meant to give life. No, their life's blood instead.
Okay, so is she like a maiden that got turned into an Iron Maiden, and she's just like always horny? Like, what is going on here?
I am the thousand-robed celibate, the virgin of steel, chastised with chastity everlasting. I do not know. The first time a helpless victim was forced into my many-thorned frame, and he wet me utterly with his blood, I suddenly sprung to life.
Okay.
Berea says it is because of this stone my head is carved from. A stone from the stars. Its sanguine tastes animate my spirit and my lust.
Okay, so she's a star. So she's an Iron Maiden made of starstone, and she's using. Okay. Interesting. Empty perfume bottle. I'll take that. That looked fancy. Secret. Right. Read that up. All right. Well, whatever it was, we've already read it apparently. We'll take that. Nothing in there. Okay, so that lever opened this up. Axe kit part. Okay.
Fortune!
I've definitely seen a couple of like the different like kits part XYZ. I don't know what any good those will be. Yeah, I'll take a chicken foot. Why not? Oh, hey, there's like an actually alive person in here. That's wild. Hey, buddy.
There must be a way out of here. There must be a way home. Maybe I am going nuts. I have no idea what's going on. One minute I'm out on a jog with my dog Rocky, and the next I'm head first in the snow with snowmen all around me. And they're talking and poking me and demanding to know which source lord I serve, and I'm just a normal guy. I'm not crazy, am I?
Fair enough.
Hell if I know. All I did was ask for a phone, and these monsters threw me in this dungeon. They asked so many questions.
Wait, for a phone?
I had no idea what.
Are there phones
And this place
in this?
isn't normal. The snow talks. There are magic wands and little red people and talking animals and no toilets.
Is this guy from like what?
It's full of dead bodies and vermin, and the snow people seem to be in charge. God, what I wouldn't give for a drink. Well, it'd be pretty fantastic if I knew what the hell were happening. Where I am, what I'm doing here. I've got a life, a house, a car, friends, and a family waiting for me. Isn't there a single phone in this damn place? I'd settle for a telegraph at this rate.
Okay, so this guy's like literally from like modern times, possibly even the real world.
What? No. No, I'm not crazy. Please, you must believe me. I don't belong here. You hear me? I don't belong here.
Okay, I'm assuming he is.
You there. Please, you've got to hear me out. I'm no sorcerer. I don't even... What?
Yeah, if he had like a normal name, like I'm assuming that's like just like a fun little I don't know if Easter egg's the right word, but it's like just a fun little haha moment. Nothing to like actually. Okay, is there anything that I can actually do here? Interesting. So there's 4 of them. I don't specifically see anything. All right, Scarlet, you are going to break off from the pack. We're going to do a quick save because I don't know what kind of shenanigans are about to happen. All right. And we are going to go ahead and cast invisibility. It's a trap, okay? All right, just out of curiosity. Okay, instantaneously. Okay. So we'll just quick load that, as I kind of figured. All right, so does that mean I need to like teleport some people? All right. Okay, invulnerable. That's fun. All right. So there's got to be a way to like actually turn that off, right? And I'm assuming it's not as simple as put something over top of the trap. Right?
A strange sort of pit. There must be a way to disarm it.
Okay, well that's good. There's a waypoint up here. I wonder what the answer would be to this puzzle if you didn't have invisibility. What is this called? Hellbrine Prison. Okay. Or Hyberheim Prison. This waypoint. Perfect. All right. All right, we will officially call that puzzle solved. Just out of curiosity, did that turn you guys off? Oh, it did. Okay, well. So, goal is essentially get over to this side somehow, pull lever. Alright. Simple enough. Okay, once again, we have another... why? Oh, right. I was going to say, wait, why are you two damaged? I forgot about picking up the one box and it immediately exploding.
Back on my feet again.
Go, Red Cloak.
I needed that.
What? Okay, I'm going to assume that that failed for some reason. Ah, treasure chests. Interesting. Alright. So the question then becomes, how does one get to those treasure chests without the death coming for them? Any levers? Doesn't seem like it.
It seems the Winter King has woven ice too
Oh,
rare and
hey.
powerful for mere fire.
Okay, well, we know that guy.
I don't know how long she'll last in that ice. There must be a way.
Alright, well, let me heal up. I will do another quick save, see if I can't turn Scarlet invisible long enough to quickly just, like, open up the chest, take everything, and so on and so forth. Real quick, just to make my life easier. Let's just sort everything real quick so that way I don't have to worry about the order of things. I'm going to quick save. Then we can go invisible. Then we can kind of try and see if we can't figure the shenanigans out. Alright, that's one. Again, I'm sure there's probably another way to actually do this, but I'm going to use... Actually... Let's save. That works too. Though I'm a little surprised that actually broke everything. Alright. Okay. First one was a lot more interesting, to say the least. Alright. Because I think there was like a unidentified two-handed axe. Oh, wait. Love grenade. And then... Alright, well... So, both these go to bear. Let everybody back in. Not equipment, inventory. Alright. Alright, we're getting to lore 3 needings. Alright. That's a lot of armor, requires 8 strength. I'm just going to send that to Medora right now. Alright. That, honestly, probably... Ooh, level 13. I don't know if... I was going to say, I don't think Medora's... We're level 12. Alright, so... That might be a whole nother thing. Alright. Oh yeah, we would lose out on immune to slipping. But honestly, that much more armor. I don't care about Lucky Charm. I'm not worried about the movement. I'm hoping we probably don't have to worry about slipping anytime soon. So we'll go ahead and put those on. And then we'll sort that by type. 189. Anything that's higher than 189, because I feel like there's something else in here. Oh yeah, it's Sword of the Holy Flame for 214, but I can't use that. And then this for 221. So 31 to 55. Okay. Constitution, fire resistance. Okay, so that's got like a lot of stuff going for it. It's just, and then this thing just hits harder, a little bit more HP, better burning chance. All right, well, I'm a little sad that there's like we haven't even gotten the chance to even try to use the Sword of Holy Flame, because I feel like this would be really cool. But yeah, blazing sharp two-handed broad axe of the surgeons. Yeah, this is. That, as of right now, that's in the lead for what we will end up using. Okay. Wait. Why do you have damage? Were you also caught in the fire and I just didn't notice?
A stitch of time, hey, my friends?
Da, ba, ba, ba.
Sweet relief.
Sweet, sweet relief. Alright. What you trying to do, buddy?
Source Hunter, you have found us.
Yep.
Here she is at last. Ikara.
I'm assuming White Witch.
Oh, but look at her. She has been encased in ice so unyielding that none of my spells melt even a fraction of its surface. You find me at a loss. I admit it. For I've no idea what sorcery, or dare I say it, sorcery, will set her free. Like I said, so far my attempts at rescuing her have been about as effective as trapping a robin's shadow. No. I believe that if we want to free Ikara, we'll have to find the one who imprisoned her in the first place.
Probably, yeah.
This frost-touched magic isn't Leandra's doing. It has Boreas written all over it. The Winter King did this to her. So the Winter King's the key.
There she is. The White Witch. Prisoner in ice.
I wonder what sorcery, or worse, sorcery, we'll have to use to get her out.
I don't know how long she'll last within that ice.
Okay, so I'm guessing the prison... I thought that we could use the prison to get into the castle. So what am I missing? Okay. Nope. I want the log. Alright. Find the witch. We finally found Ikara case. Find such from... Okay.
Seems the Winter King has woven ice too rare and powerful for mere fire.
Imps, Haberheim, sacrifice, created a giant bloodstone, a crime enormous, even more worrying. Okay. Hidegazar told us how we can get the winter ring with the help of a mysterious medallion. Right. Okay, so that's the winter ring. That's something different. Hopper the rabbit knows of a secret way into the castle. He showed us the narrow chasm, narrow enough just to hop across, sneak inside. I doubt we'll actually be able to jump. Perhaps another way. Alright, so I'm assuming that's how I need to do this. Now I need to try and remember where that was. I think it was generally near where we're at. The one area should actually... We could probably just waypoint Hyperheim Castle entrance. Yeah, I'm gonna assume that. Yeah. Then I think it was like down and around here. Yeah. Alright, so... Okay. I think you said something about a narrow path. I still don't necessarily see... Right, sorry.
Hey, don't look at me like that. Not like I promised you a magical bridge.
I mean, maybe there's like something here that once I get over... I mean, even then, that doesn't... Oh, wait, so that's... Okay, so this is where we originally came in. Come through here. Wait, could I just do this the whole time? Because none of this necessarily seems blocked off. Can I just go through that? Because this way is locked. Okay, Hyperheim Cave. Alright, well, let's try that. Like, is it that easy? It can't be, right? Like, there's no way. Oh, wait, yeah, I don't think I could actually go this way because this way was blocked off. Yeah. So unless I can... Unless I can do some shenanigans like this. Yeah. Yeah, okay, so they already thought about that, okay. So that didn't help. Alright, so back to the castle entrance. We know we can't go straight in. Like, we already fought our way up through here, killed everything that got in our way.
The force field brims with 1,000 distant voices. They seem to be expecting some kind of incantation. 1,000 sniggers resound, but...
Okay, well that's different. Located entrance, but the way is barred magical force. We won't be able to enter the castle unless we find something. A spell perhaps can remove the force. Did we pick something? Actually, wait. Log. Hopper Rabbit. Haru told us he suspects the Kara being held dungeon. Learn the Abraham ruled by tyrannical king. Okay. I don't feel like that any of that helped. There isn't like a fly spell or anything like that, right? Only other thing I can think of is, even though it's like putting us down here, it's not necessarily talking about that space over there. Okay. Oh, okay. So, okay, I must have just been like just out of...
Enough of that now.
Yeah, Bear, it's fine. Oh, and then I probably... Okay, I think I understand what I probably need to do. Heyo, outro. How's it going? How was the rest of... Actually, no, I was able to hang out for your entire stream. Just dropping to say hello, give a like before heading to bed. I appreciate it. Gotta say, you playing that Outlaws game, very fun to watch. It's like I definitely need to check out more games like that, because between watching that and the Mouse PI, it's like those just look like a lot of fun. Okay. Okay. Other than the fact that the Reticle just seems to love to like be like, I'm gonna kind of go wherever.
I'm headed for a fall.
I think for the most part this is fine. Alright, while we wait for that. So get everybody here. Then get everybody here. And then from here... Everybody to here? And then finally to here? Then we can climb our way up and through? Oh, actually... Yeah, that's gonna be the biggest issue, is I probably don't actually need to send everybody over. Yeah, okay, here, alright, new plan. Because I think... Because big thanks to Good Doc.
Summon air elemental.
Ooh, actually, how do I... Ooh, how do I take control of the air elemental? Cause...
I can't move.
Okay. Well, that's not gonna be great. Do I have any teleportation scrolls? Maybe? Definitely doesn't seem like it. Cool. Okay, now I'm definitely at a loss of what I need to do. Because unfortunately she can't teleport herself and nobody else has teleport. Okay, hey, Google. Google, tell me everything I need to know, please. I need to know. Alright. Divinity Original Sin. How to control summons out of combat PS4. In Divinity Original Sin, you cannot directly select or control summons out of combat. They act as a passive fall. Oh. You can, but they'll fall to pieces within seconds, so it's initiating combat. Okay, so, okay, okay, how do we do this? How do we do this? Do we need to just go buy a couple of scrolls? I don't think I can... Oh, actually, can I thunder jump? I wish I could thunder jump. What do we do? Alright, so... Okay, if I am able to get multiple teleportation spells, or scrolls, I need one to get over here, one to get over here, and then I should be... Oh, and then what? One more to get over there? So we need 3 spells to get over there. I mean, there's got to be an easier way to do this, right? Alright, alright, so we know Hyperheim Castle entrance. Let's go to... What? Why are you trying to make me gather everybody? Why can't we just all go? All right. Yeah, because the issue is... Yeah, I can't... I don't have enough space to actually teleport. Alright, is that technically enough of our... No? Okay, fine. I guess we'll bring Bear with us. We're gonna hope we can find multiple scrolls. Unless there happens to be like a fly scroll. Or something else that I'm just not thinking of. also probably wouldn't be a bad idea to check out the one area.
No
Wait, what? Did she just... Okay. Okay, so can't teleport the NPCs because they get mad. So that's cool, I guess. That's certainly a feature. Oh, right, okay. So we get to do this all over again. Alright, luckily at least kept the same stuff. Alright. Alright. Alright, everybody join up. So that's annoying. So I need to find 3 teleportation scrolls. I mean, if it'll even let me. I need to... Ooh.
Source Hunter. Oh, but you find, like I said, this.
Okay, so that takes care of that. Alright. Waypoints take me to
It seems
the harbor? I think that's the place I want to go. That is not the place I want to go. No. Just harbor, not the... Okay. Perfect. Alright, alright, so let's check over this way first, only because I think there should be like a north gate or something like that that I can teleport to. But there is a fair chance that this undead lady out here might have some whatchamacallits, some scrolls that we can buy.
Yes, good friend. I'm quite busy finding for the moment, but if
Okay, well, first things first, definitely Resurrection Scroll always. I'm not worried about the Charm, the Doctor Tectonic, not worried about any of that. Deadly Spores, we'll pick that up, why not? Destroy Summon Skillbook. Okay, well that sounds interesting. Flurry, that'll probably be good for what's-her-face. Summon Armored Undead, okay. That sounds cool too. I'm not worried about anything else. And I don't think I want to get too sucked into any of this other stuff. Alright.
Goodbye then, good friend. Goodbye.
Real quick, inventory. I wish pressing up would just take me to the bottom. Okay. This goes to Santa. This goes to Medora and cool. Alright, Santa. Oh, well, apparently I already had one of those. Alright, well. Could not learn Deadly Spore. Geomancer level does not... ooh, that's a master? Okay, well, that's good to know. Alright, what about you? Blurry. Okay, cool. More moves for Medora is good for us. I'm hoping Flurry is quite literally what it sounds like, and it just being multiple hits, like, or multiple guaranteed hits or something. I don't know. Where am I even at? All right, if there aren't enough scrolls, which I'm gonna guess there probably aren't going to be.
Undead to every exit. Orcs
Adventurer's
upon the
Field
harbour.
Guide.
We're sealed in.
Cheese, tomatoes.
I'm assuming you're not gonna have anything, right?
Daily serving of veggies. Please
Okay, it doesn't look like I sold you any scrolls, so that's good.
Oh no, noble friend.
Okay, we'll definitely take that.
Are in desperate
need of a good scrubbing.
Chain lightning's a
Fortunately for
no-go.
you, my homebrewed tinctures will do the job.
As much as I would love to teach somebody
If you're in
else
the mood for
that,
something a
I
bit
don't.
more
I'm not gonna have enough
electrifying, one of my
XYZ.
elves
Ooh,
grows
we
my
definitely want a
simple system
hammer.
just the
I know I
shop
want the
needs.
hammer. What is this? Blink? No. Don't worry about any of those either. Okay. What about you? You got anything?
What sort of arrows do you want? Freezing?
No.
Silver?
Okay.
Poison? Get to the point.
Farseer, ricochet, ranged power stance, treat, first aid, survivor, survivor's karma. Precision. Okay.
Don't scuttle away before you've tried some of the ocean's fine.
Alright, and I doubt this guy's gonna have any. Doctor? I didn't have to kill him for any reason, right? Okay, whatever. Yeah, we're kind of at a loss of where I can go now at this point. It's not Hyberheim. Ooh, actually, wait, could I buy things from the goblin in the at the end of time?
I could do with a cold drink.
The world is not immaculate as yet, friend. Be wary. Be vigilant.
Very vigilant, got it.
Psst. Over here, Hunter. It's me, Ahu, Source Hunter. You've made it into the hamlet of Silverglen, I see. Unnerving spot, don't you find? Leandra has fashioned herself a hero here, but the townsfolk don't seem to know the truth behind the conduit, though they call themselves Immaculates. They're thick as trout, if you ask me, and unnaturally obsessed with ancient teachings. I haven't seen Leandra here myself, but she must have put on quite a show of magical mastery to enthrall a crowd of shaggy miners, to have them hop on the bandwagon of a shadowy religion wholly alien to them. Haven't you heard them whisper of the blood? How their eyes shine when they discuss certain stellar stones? Star stones, of course, which drenched in blood become bloodstones and are used in healing rituals. Now, I can see how it could be a fantastic thing to nurse a dying human back to health, if all it takes is to sacrifice a toad. But I spy bloodlust in these people's eyes. A bloodlust that goes beyond the usual meaning of the word. They all act like they're following a benign goddess that will lead them to paradise. But I'll be a dappled Dalmatian if any of that is true. I've been shadowing the local priest, a man by the name of Loic. I have the feeling he knows more than most in Silverglen, for I've followed him in the night when he meets with cloaked strangers, and goblins even. Mangoth, Hyberheim. Of strange things I've heard him whisper. Yes, this priest has shady goings-on written all over that smug, holier-than-thou face of his. But we must start at the beginning, Source Hunter. The White Witch is still at large. If we want to get to the true heart of Leandra's doings, we must start with her sister. And she's far likelier to be in her cabin among the trees than here among Leandra's followers. The advantage of being a puss, my friend, is that one can pussyfoot. A white-haired wizard draws attention, but a cat can move about unnoticed and, indeed, unseen. Not that I'm not extra wary of these bloodsuckers, though. There's a conspicuous absence of pets in this eerie little town. The Immaculate's presence here is highly disconcerting. But we mustn't lose sight of our mission, Source Hunter.
Less
The
boulder.
White Witch resides somewhere in the wilds
Fortify.
of the surrounding forest.
Midnight
We must
oil.
find her.
Petrifying touch. Alright, well, I'm pretty certain I have Bless. I don't think I have Boulder Bash. I don't think I have the Fortify. I don't think I have that. Petrify, that. So I do have the Summon Spider. I'm not worried about Earth Absorption. Burn my eyes. Okay. Burning Touch. Firefly. Self-Immolate. I don't take that. We'll take the Fireball. Take Flare. Smoke Screen. Avatar. Fire. Wildfire. Alright, so those will all be good. 86. Ooh. Alright, I don't think I'll hold here, but alright, real quick, inventory. These all go to Bear, because she is our fire lady. Alright, Boulder Bash. Actually, toggle info. Boulder comes crashing down. Alright, does it actually tell me if it's... Okay, so that's a novice. That's a novice. Novice. Adept. Adept. Okay. Turn to stone. Poison star. Okay, so... let's learn those at the very least. I like the idea of the boulder. So that's a master. Okay. And then... Fortify is probably not bad. And then... Okay, cool. That's all those. So let's go... Bear. Alright. Burn my eyes. Target temporary gain wait. Burn my eyes skill book. Target gains temporary perception bonus. Cures blinded. That's... I don't feel like... Okay, whatever. Burning touch, probably good. Firefly creates a fire surface. Maybe not. Creates a fire surface around you. With you in the middle, grants everyone around you 25% fire resistance. Definitely want fireball. Smoke cloud might not be bad. I like the idea of haste. Magical heat, sure, we'll... Wait. I already mastered this, okay. Smoke screen's probably not bad. Firefly, self-immolation. Okay. Yeah, I was gonna say burning eyes is probably the least, the one I least care about. What's in here? Immaculate Priest. I'm not too worried about an Immaculate Priest. I'm not worried about... Actually, wait, hold on. Is this where I can come in and steal all of the... No. Alright. Is there anything like actually in this town that's actually worth a damn?
Over here,
Hey,
sweet
Pixac.
cheeks. Oh, I'm aching to share a moment together.
They say the undead are immune to rot. I guess because
These goblins
You
are
have
worse than the
sunburn?
trolls.
Are you
Half as dumb,
always
and twice as mean.
At least they don't have that.
better that than reeking of fresh blood? What news from the mines?
No news, sir. Goblins
goblins will slice us to ribbons if we approach the bridge.
That doesn't seem... I'm sure there's probably something to go along with that, but okay, so that arguably is not much of a help. Alright, let me look at my log. Hopper the rabbit. Okay, let me see if doing a quick Goog will give me the answers I need. Divinity Original Sin Hopper. Hopper and the Starfaced. Okay. I'm trying to get into the Castle of Hyberheim, and neither of the routes I can find seem to work. I know you're not supposed to be able to get past the blue barrier at the main entrance at the stage of the game I'm at, but neither of the alternative routes I found are working either. I rescued the rabbit who tells me about hopping along the ledges. However, I get past about 2 ledges up to one where I keep getting slowed, and then I can't advance any further. I hand a teleport pyramid to my strongest character, Medora, and I try to throw it next to the ledge, but nothing works. No matter what I try to throw it to or from, I keep okay. Okay, I'm not sure that I understand why bother with alternative routes, especially when they're giving you this much trouble when you could just go get the barrier removal spell and walk through the front door. If I remember correctly, you get the spell from the furthest east arena with... Oh, god damn it. It's like with all the dead imps. The rat that you're talking about doesn't get you into the castle as far as I know. Anyway, that's just to get into the prison. Make sure you're talking... with him, the character that pet pals. Okay, you can completely avoid all the need to talk to the rat. Just walk to the rightmost corner of the cell. There is a tunnel that leads under the adjacent cell. Okay, Hyberheim is the first area in the game that really starts to punish you for not having a character with high perception. Well, at this point, it's kind of personal. I want to know why the alternatives, especially the teleport pyramid route, are giving me this much trouble. It's like high perception. The alternative route is giving you more trouble than others because most people will use a teleportation skill, which removes the throw distance issue. How the only teleportation skill I have or have seen has pretty much been the same limitations as the throwing. Line of sight dependence, section based. Okay, depends on what difficulty playing. Also, throwing the pyramid, many players have one character with the least few telekinesis points. Okay. Sick me also help drop the pyramid on the ground and then throw from there rather than from the inventory. Also, there's no notable line of sight restrictions when taking the jump paths to Boreas. Teleportation doesn't reach. Skill with the name teleportation. To be exact, you must be overlooking closer. It's just to teleport to. You also go down ramp to the left to the main bridge. Twins Featherfall. Yourself across 4 cliffs. Had the same issue when I tried jumping road. Okay, try teleportation. Worked flawlessly. I mean, again, it feels like I need multiple teleportations, but I honestly forgot about the teleportation pyramid. So let me go pick that up. Because I think that's one thing that I never thought about doing, was actually ever picking up the other pyramid. Which, to be honest, I don't even remember if I still have the first one.
Sigurd's beard, what a find!
Alright, inventory. Okay, so I got one teleportation pyramid. And then the other teleportation pyramid. Okay, so I'm going to give this to Medora. I'm going to give this to... Actually, wait, no. I'm going to give that one to Scarlet. And then Medora. Actually, you know what? Give them both a Scarlet. Then, let's see. Hyberheim. Castle entrance. Watch that I have the... Actually, do I have this? Do I happen to have the stupid scroll? The issue is... Unless it's like... It specifically is like, hey, dispel something or other. Because I'm assuming it would be a part of these, right? Or is it one of these? Force field bypass spell. Ooh. Actually, wait. Is that exactly what it is? Like, did I already have this?
My blood turns to ice within my veins.
Speak this spell before the barrier of the Winter King.
With this incantation, we can pass the force field.
The force field brims with 1,000. The voices sound plea.
Okay. Sick. I'm just curious, like, if I could have actually done the thing. Oh. Hey, Glorious. Didn't know you were here, buddy. Just gonna plunk that guy right there. Don't mind me. Immune to knockdown. Okay, well that's good to know. Okay, good news is I can poke him through the fire elemental, so that's neat. Alright, let's get him pincered. Alright, just out of quick curiosity. Level 12 Skeleton Knight. You know what? I think that... I want to see this. I want to see this. Okay. Burning failed, but that's whatever. Now when it says, like, it's, when it does blue, taunt enemy provoked, sure. We'll do, taunt failed. We tried. Alright, so, okay. Examine. You're flanked. Toggle info. Good. Alright, just out of curiosity. Disease failed. So, can be diseased, just... Ooh, good crit. Oh, hey, remember how I had slip resistance on Mardora's boots, and then I switched them because I was like, what are the odds of us needing to not slip? Okay, so we're gonna power stance. We're going to do that. Oh, okay. I was like, why is nothing showing that I can do anything? It's because it's quite literally right in front of me. Got it. Okay. Alright, what does flurries do? Attack with the flurry with your main weapon, dealing 89 to 114 damage each strike. But how many strikes? Okay, first things first. Can I cripple this man? Cripple failed, but not not immune. Okay, well, one of those ice elementals is almost dead, so that's good. Okay, first things first.
Seven, have mercy on your soul.
Okay, so ice elemental fragments are gone, which is good. Is he? Why in the world is he healing from? Okay, that's just weird. Alright, well, guess we'll just move him over here. Don't understand how he's healing from fire, but whatever. Okay, so okay, I really like the knight being able to knock down apparently with each attack. That's kind of insane. I guess first things first, can I? Okay, I'm guessing he just straight up always absorbs magic. That's the only thing I can think of, is he just innately absorbs magic. So I'm just gonna walk over here. But I guess that's like good information to know. Which is like, how am I supposed to know that he absorbs magic? Because I don't think I can inspect him to actually find out that he does that without like. Yeah, I can tell he's warm. We can tell he's flanked. Okay, okay, so. Okay, yeah, so he absorbs. So I'm guessing if you absorb anything over 100%, that's when it starts healing you. So yeah, any of the actual elements he heals a little bit from. That's kind of insane. All right, Fireball. Cast explosive fireball that does big damage to anything within. Okay, no. So that works quite literally like fireball. Got it. I'm not worried about self-immolation. I'm not worried about actually wait, wildfire. Haste. 60%. What is haste specifically? Boosts target maximum HP. Okay, you know what? I'm going to cast haste on Medora. I'm going to cast Fire Touch. Woohoo, big damage. That's what I like to see. Cool. Alright. I'm going to boost everybody up. I'm going to power stance. I'm going to Fury Blows. Ooh, okay. Not bad. $65 to hit, sure. I'll take that. And then can I do anything else? Give yourself another magic. You know what? We'll go ahead and fortify Medora. Ooh, yeah, okay. I like this. I like this a lot. Ooh, actually. Nullify resistances failed. Yeah, I need to, I guess, maybe get some more witchcraft stuff to do, like, just straight magic and not elemental magic. Because, yeah, you kind of ain't got shit, Scarlet. Like, you are not built for this fight. Luckily, between Nick and our skeleton, we're cooking. Good, freezing failed. Love that for us. Yeah, I guess.
I must focus.
Yeah, okay. That's not awful, I guess. Alright. Cripple. Cripple failed, which is fine. And then... Oh, cool. I was gonna say, can I attack again? I can. I know you've absorbed Earth, so none of this really works. Ooh, actually, poison? Alright. Ooh. Ooh, baby. Okay. Oh, not enough action points. I was like, why am I not attacking? See, make target immune to... Yeah. We'll just keep, like... I was gonna say, we'll literally just keep putting all the buffs onto Medora. Because she's, like, the one thing that we need to have stay up. Alright.
My turn through the gauntlet with pleasure.
And not enough to actually do another attack. Oh. Interesting. So that... Because he's, like, taken over all of the elements, right? Interesting. Alright, I'm assuming at this point our best bet is to just, like, full on... Just send it. Just hit him with everything we can. It'll be quicker to kill him and then to actually do anything else. Okay, I do actually have ricochet capacity. And then... I don't really have anything else. But let me go my inventory. Probably gonna go back up. You know what? We'll just hit you with the silver arrow. Screw it. Unfortunately, skeleton dies. Alright, nobody's really hurting at the moment.
The time of your death is at hand.
Alright, getting rid of those is probably pretty good. And then I don't have enough for shocking touch. Probably should have summoned my other skeleton, to be honest. But it's fine. I was gonna say it's gonna be a little warm, but it will be fine. Alright. Yeah, see, not a big deal.
Moving so fast.
Alright, this should be the kill shot. Why didn't that ricochet? The fuck? Alright, well, fuck me, I guess. That's fine. 11,000 experience to kill Borealis. That's cool. Apparently fire elemental that was summoned by Borealis doesn't go away somehow. Okay. Yeah, we definitely don't want to create oil, I can tell you that right now. Not with what we got going on at the moment. So I guess we'll just try and attack it. Alright, step 1. I'm gonna go ahead and make it rain. I don't care about slowing the target. I know realistically I'm not gonna freeze it. Stunned. Huge. Alright, well, seeing as how I now have a 100% chance to hit, I'm just gonna shoot it. Cool. Alright, so he's dead now.
I need to dry off.
Surprisingly easier than what I expected. I also wasn't expecting to have to fight him right then and there. Elemental staff. Okay. Unidentified, unidentified. Ooh, unidentified. Okay. Let me come here. Take the Steam Cloud Era. Oh.
It's Lurian's turn. Well, I thought the day would never come. Thanks for giving old Carrot Face the great melt. We and the
Oh, the carrot we picked up was his nose.
What? Well, you'll have to wait your turn. Oh, for the love of all that's igneous, go ahead then, if it'll stop your owling.
Okay, real quick. Hello, hero. 'Tis I, the Summer King. Holy do I. Hey, quit shoving. Knock it off. Will you? I'm trying to. Excuse. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna get.
I'll answer that. We are the sovereigns of the seasons, kind hero.
Oh.
And we thank you for saving us from our rather deranged brother, the time king of winter. I am Seward of the Summer Kingdom. These are my siblings, Semester of Spring and Larian of Autumn. We overheard a crafty little imp named Gigix tell Boreas that the staff can only be destroyed where it was created, the elemental forge. He seemed to imply that the forge was somewhere in Iverheim itself, but I know not its exact location.
I vaguely remember where that's at. Hurry, feel okay.
Better the crackle of embers than this. Cover your ears, hero. The elemental forge.
Alright, real quick. Is this like an extremely like if this is an extremely strong weapon, they might have to wait a little bit. Oh. Okay, that's yeah, okay. I am very much so genuinely unimpressed by that, so Santa up next. Alright. Bear, I know you got a handful of things. Let's see. Unidentified. Alright. Toggle info. Alright, we got plenty of lore master. Alright, I'm going to send that over to Medora. This is also going to be Medora. We'll send that over to Scarlet. And then this will go to Santa. Everything else is fine. Alright, so Medora up first. Toggle. Alright. Already better armor. Sneaking, boring. Initiative, same. Extra HP, cool. Armor specialist we would lose out on. I don't think 5 armor is going to be worth it, if you ask me. Santa, he, what, had a bow? Oh, alright. I guess we'll sort this. I know it was a blue bow. That much I know. Alright, 100, 127, 147. Alright, so that's already immediately screaming much more powerful. Chance to set bleeding, which is pretty nice. Base damage is pretty good. 37. Okay, actually, yeah, this actually technically does more damage. So that's cool. 76 damage at the top end, which is not better than anything. Okay, that's fine. I think Bear is the only... Oh, well, Scarlet needs to heal herself, but at this point, that's kind of whatever. Yeah, we'll pick up the carrot just because it's funny. I'm assuming because we killed the king, we don't have to worry about. Okay, other than obviously us probably needing to make it rain so those don't. Cool. Okay, still a little bit of burning even though it's raining. That's cool. That makes sense, I guess. Alright, so we can technically go back through that way. This is the prison. That's the elemental forge. Probably want to, I guess, do the elemental forge maybe first. Actually, let me go get the one shortcut done up. That'd also probably be pretty good. While all that's happening,
I need to dry off.
frozen?
I am restored.
It's because I'm wet. If you get cold while wet, does that turn into frozen? Seems like it. 6, 5, I don't... Slowed. Oh, okay. That's it.
Careful, I've spotted a trap.
Take that to Santa. So we'll take a carrot. Can I at least go around? Cool. I should probably be mildly more. Okay, we'll go ahead and destroy this thing. So that way I don't have to think twice about it. Perfect. Alright, well, where does... Looks like it leads to something? Possibly not important. But we can check it out at the very least. Alright, barrel, nothing. Other barrel. I'm not worried about beer. Wooden crate. That goes to Santa. Alright, whole lot of nothing. Not worried about those statues because they don't really seem like they're doing anything. I can't remember. Every time we pulled one of these levers, did a battle start? We'll find out. Alright, not a big surprise that that didn't actually trigger anything because that felt more like of a shortcut instead of like a progress. But at least that covers that. I don't think there was any items when I was looking around to trying to do the hop over. Which, now that I know about the whole, real quick. Everybody come here. Let's get Medora. We'll separate out Scarlet. We'll hit a quick save. Because if those sentries down there are about to activate everything, I don't want to die. I know, crazy to think about, but, you know. Okay, those all seem really chill. Just out of curiosity. Where the hell is this at? So we're somewhere in Hyberheim. But where? Okay. Should I be concerned? Imp note. Alright, let's see. Send that to Santa. Read this up, even though I probably already know it. Dead imp. Barrel. Also, and you know, screw it, Bear can have that one, I don't care. Inventory. Imp note. Read it. Don't know why Master Boreas has banished me here. The king grows quite mad. One moment I was merely polishing the statue of his throne room. The next I was plunked unceremoniously in this unfortunate spot. If I move from here, the sentinel to my left will kill me. If I stay here, I will surely die of thirst. I suppose this vial of poison may be the... Okay, well, that's heavy. Invulnerable. I don't have something where I could just straight up cast blind. Let's see. Well, first things first, I guess let's... Perfect. Alright, then just in case again. You just teleport this one more time. I honestly wasn't sure if turning invisible again would turn off the sentinel, because I feel like the last time I tried to do that, it stayed active. Definitely picking up invisibility has been such a great setup. Alright. So this gives us water staff that I'm probably not going to give two shits about. Ring that could actually be useful. Okay, so mildly interesting. So I guess from here, let's have Bear quickly identify 118, yeah, just kind of boring. Unlock skill Blitzbolt with extra lockpicking. Alright, well, what do we got going on for rings, buddy? Lockpicking and fire resistance, dexterity and earth resistance. Yeah, okay. Nothing that I really care about. Before we elemental our way through.
Crawling like a rat here.
I guess let's check over here, see where this bit leads, if it leads anywhere important or not. Scarlet, do us a flavor. Go ahead and get rid of all this. Because I'm assuming I can use the same barrier spell to undo this one, right? Inventory. Actually, can I just...
I feel like I've just had a long bath in a cold lake.
Okay, can I not do anything with this? Or do I need to read this spell again? Okay. Apparently can't do anything with that. Not sure if I need to come from a different way or not. Alright, waypoint. Take me to the prison. Alright, was what we did enough to get what's-her-face unfrozen? Do we need to use the staff? Do I need to release everybody? Because my main priority is getting Lady unfrozen.
I don't know how long she'll last within that ice. I've tried my very best, and quite so. I've tried my very quite so.
Okay, so that really didn't help us out with diddly. Waypoint lava pits. Okay. So take me to the lava pits. Okay, cool. Poison's just still there for whatever reason. Glad poison exists forever. Like, it's definitely my own dumbass fault that I walked through there, but the fact that Medora also walked through that's just silly to me. Well, I'm glad I already came through here. And we already did all this. Wonder if the dialogue would have been any different if we killed Borealis first. I guess we'll just have Scarlet do this, because... There we go.
Brother, sister, we are free. And who is this? Can it be that a frail mortal human faced and bested our own scheming Boreas? Ah, but this is no mortal, I see. Strange you'd take the guise of a source hunter. But I shall of course honor your chosen form.
Eh?
Indeed, I suppose I should have expected that one of your kind would snare our brother sooner or later.
Eh?
Boreas always did dance uncomfortably close to the dark arts. But I suppose the others of we elemental monarchs thought it better not to interfere in the affairs of his realm. No, like fools, we waited for his pride, his hunger for more and ever more power, to pull us from our own seats of safety and into his sordid storm. We, and with us all the subjects of the realm of Fairy, do owe you our lives, Source Hunter. If, no, not if, but when, we might be of assistance to you in this dimension, you must call upon me personally.
Well, guess what, buddy? I have something, but tell me who you are.
King Sewer of the Summer Kingdom of Calvia. Brother,
Oh yeah, we never actually found the treasure room.
Each of us the master.
I wonder if we can go to the treasure room after we deal with this.
But something changed in Boreas. He grew darker somehow.
Darker.
More than was typical of his usual melancholy. We worried, yes, but chose not to intervene. Boreas was the lord of Hyberheim, and it was his right to rule it as he pleased. When our brother called the elemental seats to convene in Hyberheim, we were ecstatic. Boreas seemed again interested in the joint rule of Faerie, and upholding the long-established diplomacy of our lands. When we arrived, however, it was not Boreas who greeted us, but a dark figure. A woman with a stare like blackest fire. In her staff she held a demonic power, the likes of which I've never felt. And as we were sucked into its depths, we thought we'd never see the light of Faerie again.
Let's talk about the lady who trapped you first, then you can help me with my lady.
I listened closely when I could to Boreas' doings. From what I could tell, it seems this woman had little contact with our deranged brother after the initial exchange of the staff. From what I could tell, the arrangement was thus. She gave him us, contained, and in return he gave her access to his great star stone, and scores of imps he'd invited to Hyberheim. After that, the two parted, and I heard little more of the woman. In his fits of madness, Boreas would sometimes bellow abuse about the demon woman. I can only assume he meant the same who trapped us. Source Hunter, it would be my sincerest honor.
Take this rune. Just...
Take this rune and
Got it. Okay, can't talk to her. Okay, they all disappear. Cool. Alright, waypoint. Take me to prison. Alright, do I have to actively use the rune, or can I just be like, hey, Aru, we got this cool rune. It'll summon the ultimate fire elemental. He should be able to handle this. Yeah, because there's something about a treasure room, and I don't think the treasure room's here. I'm assuming the treasure room's here, especially with the fact that that's all glowy gold and whatnot.
I've tried my very best, and will try. Sewer, you say?
Yep.
But that is wonderful. My faith in you as ever well placed. At your leisure, Source Hunter. Though for Akara's sake, we ought not to dilly.
Alright, so I have to actually inventory
It seems the Winter King has
fire
made
rune.
ice too rare and powerful for mere fire.
this is your white witch then. And you're sure you want to free her, are you? Even our mad Boreas wouldn't have waited.
I'm sure it's fine.
Ice on a petty criminal. Whatever she did to find herself here must have been rather severe indeed.
I've already released 2 prisoners. Might as well go for a 3rd.
I am in your debt, and I would be remiss not to honor your request. Shield your eyes, Source Hunter. To melt ice of this refinement, I'll need to summon an equally rare flame.
Okay. I don't know if that's flame. That just looked like straight up lava.
Goddess, it's colder than a witch's teat.
I love that phrase.
Her only sister in a barren tundra for eternity.
Ikara, you're all right? The ice, King Boreas, and your sister. What a frigid hell you've endured.
And yet not even a frigid hell like this could induce you to put on a shirt, could it, Ahu? My old friend, surely I have you to thank for my salvation.
That honor goes to a pair of talented source hunters, actually.
And our
Not for
companions.
their efforts, I'd be quite uselessly prowling around your prison still.
Then perhaps I ought to address my savior directly. Source Hunter, is that the masquerade?
Again, I don't understand. You're telling me things about myself that I apparently don't know.
Well, what a motley crew we are. Isn't there somewhere a bit warmer we might discuss matters?
Nah, fuck that shit. But yeah, what do you mean masquerade?
Ah, yes, of course, of course. Do pardon me. I didn't mean to imply you were very clearly eternal beings in the guise of minor mortals. Not at all. Please, let's do carry on.
Okay, we're apparently eternal beings. Yay. Okay.
Oh, yes, I suppose I am. But I do prefer my given name. Ikara, that is. Charmed. But I
I'm sure.
hope I haven't disappointed my own hero. Am I just as white and witchy as you'd hoped?
Eh.
First things first, Source Hunter. For my freedom, I owe you every imaginable thanks.
Cool beans.
My soul had withered in this prison, and I might not have survived much longer without your help.
Fair enough.
Now, about the culprits. My corrupted sister and the mad Winter King.
Well, one of those is already dead.
When I realized exactly where, and to whom Leandra was consigning me, I was certain I'd never enjoy the sun's warmth again.
Fair.
But neither she nor I anticipated the Source Hunter. That was her mistake.
You mean
and
eternal
my
being?
blessing. I never would have imagined Leandra capable of dealing with the likes of Boreas, but she has changed into someone I hardly recognize anymore.
To be honest, at this point, I don't even give a fuck about Jake.
My own little sister.
Unless they specifically want me
She was always the more
to talk about it. I
ambitious,
mean,
more
it's like
exact
I don't
than us.
care.
And she had no fear of the darkness that so often accompanies Source. Her collusion with King Boreas in imprisoning me here confirms my worst fears. She is planning something far greater than I could have anticipated. For this reason, and with a heavy heart, I must ask you, Source Hunter, to find out how far exactly Leandra has become entwined in the dark arts.
Like, insanely entwined.
I take no pleasure in the memory of that night. The thought of hurting anyone or anything is abhorrent to me. But in this case, I judged it necessary.
You know what? Good enough for me.
If you've come this far, I trust you've learned that the Counselor was far from a humble civil servant. This doesn't excuse my behavior, but perhaps it can help to explain it.
Nah, I feel like it excuses it. I think you did
It's
fine.
a sordid story, to be perfectly frank. Two sisters, a philanderous, treacherous wizard, death and mayhem. Are you sure you're interested in such things?
Always.
The sparkle in your eye belies your better nature, Source Hunter. Now I know that it is your duty to get to the heart of this. And, in truth, the events of that night were but one part of a larger and much darker matter. A matter in which I'll dare to beg your assistance before we're through with one another.
Fair enough.
Now that terrible night.
Ooh, are we gonna get like a cutscene? Ooh, we're gonna get a cutscene, guys.
One night, as I slept, I had a sudden revelation.
I hate it when I have those.
Dream, but a vision.
A vision.
My sister Leandra and my lover Zandalor.
Zandalor.
I didn't understand, but I recognized their location. Syceel's King Crab Inn.
Okay.
I arrived and looked through their window, but inside, everything was wrong. Leandra had fled, and Counselor Jake stood over the wizard, a knife in his hand and hate in his eyes. As I watched, he drove the dagger deep into Zandalor's heart, and I was too late to stop.
Oh.
In that moment, I broke. I saw before me not a man, not even a beast, but evil incarnate.
Fair.
And I used Source to slay him.
Cool.
On the floor lay Zandalore. In my hands, I held Jake's life force. I had sworn never to use Source, but I couldn't walk away. And so I did the unthinkable. I used the Counselor's life to save Zandalore's.
I mean, fair. Though it sounded like he was cheating on you with your sister. And I mean, unless you're into that, I mean.
Murder. Source. We were all of us guilty now.
Okay,
If you were any other Source Hunter, I suppose you'd strike me down where I stand after that terrible admission. Fortunately for us both, you are no other Source Hunter.
Damn, Skippy.
I hate to extend my own invitation, Source Hunter, but I believe I ought to accompany you to Zigzax's hideout. Presumptuous, yes, but I'd recognize the imp's essence just about anywhere.
Fair enough.
Both he and you must learn more about the darkness that has extended itself into our dearest Rivellon. And I believe I know where we must begin.
Okay.
Ah, but unless that's a bear flailing through the threads of time, I do believe Master Zigzax is on his way. Make way, Source Hunter, landing in 3, 2...
Hunters, you've done it! Ikara is free! Ah, what good it does my impish heart to see her safe and bright as ever!
Okay.
We have much to discuss. Come one and all to the end of time. A spot of something warm with the soft glow of the tapestry ought to do us all a bit of good, hmm?
Mm.
You are, Ikara. Now, if we're done playing hide and seek, let's not waste a jot more time. Oh, I just can't wait to pick your every synapse.
After you, Master Zigzax.
So that's the White Witch, eh? I expected someone a little more evil. I can't say I'd cut her down from a stake, but she sure has fewer horns than I expected.
Oh, if only Jarrett were here to meet her. He would have loved to lay eyes on the White Witch of so many legends.
We've solved the murder and caught the culprit, yet this case feels anything but closed.
I mean, honestly, I stopped caring about this case a while ago. Let's see. The witch killed the counselor. Murder is murder. Nah.
There's more to this crime than simple facts.
Who's she to rank life? No.
We'll have to learn more.
Alright, cool. Alright, everyone give me a few moments. I gotta go help Kit with something real quick, but I will be right back.
Alright. Step 1 to Lord's Zumba class. Order Taco Bell. Step 2.
No,
you eat
that's shitty.
all the Taco Bell. Step 3. And step 4. Profit.
I'm pretty sure step 3 is sit on the toilet and wonder why you ate all that Taco Bell.
Exactly. That leads to step 4. Profit.
I don't hustle for Taco Bell, baby.
Yeah, but you get all the stuff out of your body, you lose weight. Zumba class complete.
Do you even know what Zumba is?
Yeah, you Zumba through all that Taco Bell. Taco Bell, sponsor me. I'm like your biggest fan.
It's Rabbit Mario's in love. I love it. Okay, so it's essentially Rabid Cloud Strife Genderman. That should get you real good. Yes. Oh, you were that hungry. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, we back, and I put on a hoodie because I was getting cold. Alright, yeah, so that's gone. Alright, real quick before we go and do anything. Take me back to the castle entrance. I want to see if the one barrier is dropped now, or again, if it will be more of a, hey, it opens up afterwards. Unless this is the barrier that we need to enter into the... I thought we had to get... I'm pretty sure we had to get to the actual, like, chamber first. Yeah. I'm guessing that's just like the, like, kind of placeholder block. Yeah, I don't really see anything. There's like some so clearly we can get to here because like there's just the whole thing going on back here. Oh, and yeah, this is 100% the treasure room. Okay, but how does one get to the treasure room? Real quick, journal. Captive crystals, wishing brothers, infiltrating immaculates, forged soul. Okay, wait. Source. Okay. I'm so used to like hitting the circle button to like go back and okay, captive crystals. How to get the Winter's Ring out from a mysterious medallion. He directed us to wear the medallion and stand in the middle of Boreas's treasure room. Yeah, so that's more of getting into the actual. We need to wear the medallion and get to the treasure room, not stand in the center and then wear the medallion. Right? Yeah, because it's just enlightened amulets, right? Yeah, just an enlightened amulet. Oh, Royal Guard Talisman. Yeah. Yeah, okay. So yeah, alright. If we don't find out, like, if we don't, like, have a way to get to the
Welcome back, source hunters. I've been eagerly
you know what I'm trying to say.
You found another starstone, haven't you? Go on, ask me how I know. Aha! Mere child's play when you know what to look for, and luckily, I do. Do you remember when you first arrived on this plane? When the dormant portal that led us to this hall sprang to life?
I'm guessing more portals opened.
It's happened again, my friend. Another portal has reignited. The end of time is growing by the stone. It's all connected somehow. You, this place, the void, the stones. Soon we'll have unraveled the whole truth. Oh, how I do love a good mystery. You don't imagine that I'd presume to explore it before you?
I feel like you should have, but you know, whatever.
Most unmannerly, and not to mention, well, the
Dangers?
No, I'm sure it's nothing. It's just that beyond the portal, I sense a presence that I can't quite account for. It is at once powerful and faint. Perhaps only a shadow, perhaps more.
Got it.
But this is only speculation, of course. Come, let me show you the way. Once you're through, you'll be able to report exactly what we're dealing with.
Fair enough. Aru White Witch. Oh, okay. Alright. Hall of Heroes. Okay.
What an impressive room.
So it is. A hall fit for kings.
Sarti?
It cannot be you. But it can only be you. The Guardians. Those I deceived. Those that deserted me.
Okay.
But oh, how weak you have become. As weak as you used to be strong. Look about you. You used to lead, and now you follow. Ignorant of your faults, and ignorant of your fate.
Okay.
That it has come to this. Woe to the world that it has come to this. He won't believe me, the fiend. But they have come, as I prayed they would. Could they save me yet?
Okay. Crazy lady talking crazy. Just a quick look. My friend and ally, the war has been won. Our victory is now inevitable, a fact, a certainty. One might say these last battles we wage are therefore pointless conflicts. But if the enemy won't relent, so be it. Truth be told, I relish in their stubbornness. Give me bloody combat. Give me the thrill of the front line. I shall be the first to break their ranks and the last to leave the battlefield. But you've been absent lately. It goes without saying, I prefer to see you by my side. We shall meet again at the funeral, I suppose. Until then, I bid you adieu. Okay, whatever the hell all that means. Okay, a whole lot of nothing. Open up a chest. Absolutely nothing. Cool. Love that for us. Who the hell's this nerd? Ancient diary. Fellow general, something, something. We'll worry about that later. Who's this guy? John Smithen.
Well, wouldn't you look fine with a strapping warrior at your side? Or is it mages you prefer? An eagle-eyed ranger? A stealthy pickpocket? Take your pick of my swords for hire. Of course, Chief. But maybe you...
Okay, so I'm guessing if that guy is essentially the equivalent of Withers and being able to just summon whoever. Okay. Okay, I guess let's go and see what we got going on here. Let's say I like the team that we got right now. Alright, I'm gonna assume you left the portal, right? Okay, we running over here now? Oh yeah.
I have the last test. The last test. The last test. If you believe yourself worthy of rightfully...
I think we've only found one of the sisters.
The Starstone Seeker's return. Most fortuitous indeed, for I have been pondering over the nature of our shelter plane like a poet over his muse.
Okay.
For now, I will refrain from entertaining, or, as the case may be, annoying you with hapless conjectures, until in the maze that is my mind, I happen to stumble upon a clue more concrete than mere theory.
You know what? Fair.
In the meantime, and in the interest of saving time, please tell me your thoughts about the lady you talked to in the Hall of Heroes during your previous visit.
Yeah, but apparently we used to be friends or something, and then we abandoned her because she's a bitch. I don't know.
Deceive. Desert. Your words, they ring a distant bell, but they are but pieces of the puzzle. And yet, could she be?
I mean, apparently we're eternal beings or some shit.
Hold your chattering tongue, zigzags. You promised you wouldn't hazard any guesses, and you'll stick to your word.
Okay.
You have my thanks, friends, for indulging me. A new portal has opened, and no doubt you are as curious as I am to find out what lies beyond. Let's go and take a look.
Okay.
place looks rather cozy, doesn't it?
It does.
By the fangs of the void, it is true. She told me she had seen you. Yet never would I have believed her delusions until here, now. They manifest before me. You have become undeniable.
Okay.
The scurrilous sentinels themselves. It is miraculous, irrefutably so. But oh, how low you have fallen. Look at what you have become. What was stars have become moribund embers. You are to be pitied.
Okay.
Fellow, that demon.
And none too friendly either.
Okay, so does that mean we're demons? Or you just call him a demon because, you know, he seems like a dick? Treasure chest.
What am I doing? This isn't my chest, and I know it.
And? I was gonna say, that hasn't stopped us from looking at other things, like... Jar, you know what? Jar of honey. I'll take a jar of honey. Why not? Doesn't seem like there's anything out here. Okay, a little bath area, some plants and whatnot. Cup at the end of time. Yep. I'll just... Where are all the... Never mind. They're all called cup at the end of time. Well, I guess I just have a random cup. Whatever. No big deal. I'm gonna guess just follow this guy up here, maybe? I don't know. Is it gonna be like his own bedroom and it's gonna say his chest and his chest?
This chest, I know it to be mine. But how?
I'm pretty certain it's... you know what? I like gold cup. Cupboard. Send that to Santa. So, if I switch to Santa...
What am I doing? This isn't my chest, and I know it.
Interesting. So, did the game program this weird?
My old chest. Why do I remember it?
Okay. Interesting. I'm assuming... Maybe it depends on like who's like player 1 and player 2? Okay, good to know that you can open up the trophy. Illusionist mirror. I guess I'll deal with that in a second. I'll take the ham. Okay, check that. Alright, I guess before I check the illusionist mirror, because I feel like that's probably the next place to go, especially with the fact that Trife or whatever the heck they called Big Man walked up that way, and I'm assuming that's the way it wants me to go. What's out here? Can't physically climb up that. Okay. Alright, let's go take a look at the mirror real quick. What shenanigans will do this? Oh. Oh, I can change myself. Okay. Interesting.
There you both are. How jolly. There's something quite astounding you must see. It's the Weaver. Thanks to the Starstone you've collected, she's mended a portion of the tapestry. Look, a new story has been rewoven into time. A new portion of history appears to us for the first time in not even I know how long.
Was I supposed to be coming back and visiting this place every time I got a Starstone?
Let us look together. Let us see what the Weaver has woven.
Long ago, two great generals led mankind in a terrible war.
Guessing that's us.
The dreaded void dragon threatened all of existence, and man and gods alike joined swords to stop it. The two generals were celebrated as the rulers of all, and even the gods paid them tribute.
I greet you, honorable master of the house. I am the shepherd of elements, and I control how they may flock towards your most imperial presence. So, if it pleases you, command me, and the elemental aspect of your choice shall once more settle among these holy halls.
I mean, Scarlet specifically is more ice and air anyway, so I'll go ice first.
That is your final choice?
Yes, it is.
Yes, indeed.
Thy will be done.
Do you really think he'd let me in on it in
Who
advance?
awaits you in the next chamber? I wonder what they'll say.
Oh, so I probably open up each of these as I do X, Y, Z. Okay.
So cold in here, it hurts.
My very words may freeze and fall to the ground.
They glow with a brilliant flame, Your Grace. Even he cannot snuff it out.
Oh, but he sides with that which has no name. I know he does. He is betrayal incarnate. He tricked them once, and will try to do so again. I fear their will is weak. Too weak still.
Okay.
By the hoary beard of Boreas, can it be? You've come. You've come home. It's about time, isn't it? Your quarters have been invaded by all manner of madness. Does my brilliant frost beguile you? I am ice, of course. A soldier of ice, to be explicit, and this is where I have dwelt across many eons. Here I wait for the day, if ever, I am called to serve the realm again. Could I be more explicit? This place is of your essence. Can't you feel it in your very bones, as I do in every crystal of frost within me? You belong here, and this place belongs to you. I cannot tell you why or how, but I know it to be true. Of course, alongside my opposite, the eternal fire, we were summoned in service of a goal greater than the timeless battle between heat and cold. Yes, together we sought victory against the void. You can thank our great army for all of this, you know. For existence itself. Those were times of great proportions. The forces of nothing.
Okay, that's a very different voice.
Life, and naught but ourselves marching to the beat set by our great leaders could stop the void's encroachment. Your home, your rules, naturally. What would you like to know?
Oh, okay, cool. So I'm assuming I could probably buy an infinite amount of those. Shrapnel scatter, absorb elements, barrage? I'll buy barrage. Rain of arrows. I also buy rain of arrows, sure. Arrow spray? That sounds interesting. I'll buy one of those for now. Sure, we'll buy survivor karma. First aid's a no. Cleansing water, water of light. You and allies around you magically gain constitution. I don't care about that. Hail attack. 20 ice shards. Ooh, 20. Wow, that sounds actually really intense. Ice wall? What is ice wall? Create a wall that blocks the enemies or locks them inside. Okay, that sounds interesting. Mass does. Ooh, okay, that could be interesting though. Ooh, mass healing. Yes, give me that. Mass slow. We were burning through all of our money, but fuck it. Rain, water, ice, winter blast. Blank. I'll take the winter blast, sure. Alright. I will worry about selling. Actually, I could. Can I? Ooh, I can sell stuff now. Alright, well. Let's start selling off all the crap I don't care about. We'll sell the cup at that in time. Let's just sell. I'm assuming at this point, if it's still sitting here, it's probably worthless. Alright, that's 76, that's 76. Alright, well. 68. Alright, 65. Those can go. 68, 76. I can get rid of the 58. 68, 76. Alright, we'll get rid of those. Alright, then. Okay, you are officially out of money, but that's fine. Buyback. Alright. Let's sort that. Alright. Anything that has the gold border, I do specifically want to keep. Not that it actually does me any good, but still. I won't. We'll keep that. Okay. Well, good news is, we spent a lot of money, but we made a lot of money back, baby. Okay.
Off to explore your abode, are you? Very good.
Alright, I'm not trying to sneak. Alright, we'll send these to Santa first. Alright, first things first. I want the mass heal. Not high enough for that, that's fine. Ice, okay, so master, adept, master, adept. Okay, so let's go with cannot learn. Oh wow, I can't even learn. Oh, I can only have so many adepts. Okay, that's why. Okay, that's fine. Alright, we'll just organize that. Alright, and then Santa. Alright, let's see. Adept. Barrage. Fire multiple arrows in a straight line. That sounds really cool. Realistically, yeah, I was gonna say Master. You're adept. Survivor skill karma. Increase your luck and critical chance. Ooh, okay. Okay, let's send this to Bear. Then maybe Bear can. Okay, Bear can't learn that either. And then this is a novice for. I already know Flare. Okay, fair enough. Okay, we got some cool stuff. Alright. Okay, I guess we can follow him. Okay, I'm guessing if we do something, it'll specifically tell us. Alright, where did Goofball McGee go? Okay, did he go back to, like, the main area? Oh, wait.
Aha! We meet again, and well met you are. Did you know I've constructed a little theory about you both? Yes, I have indeed.
I definitely feel like I probably should have been coming here more often.
The theory is this. You are not you. Or rather, you are you, but you is not all there is to you. And that goes for both of you. But I see you're staring at me like a cow stuck in an astronomy lesson, so let me start again.
Please.
I think that you carry two souls inside of you. One that belongs to the mortal human beings that you are now, and one that belongs to certain someones with whom we've both become acquainted.
Okay.
You remember that segment of the tapestry your efforts helped to mend, don't you? The two great generals? How they led the battle against the Void's first attack on Rivellon?
Uh-huh.
It would explain a lot, wouldn't it? Your connection to the Void, your presence here.
And would you say it's two souls, or is it just like reincarnation?
Of Starstone remains, but at this rate, we'll have it sorted out in 2 shakes of Ahu's tail. As luck would have it, a new portal awaits.
Okay, yeah, we 100% needed to be coming here more often.
So, onward.
So, as we, Santa, stay the fuck still!
A second soul? Do you think it could be true?
Yeah, why not?
Why not? You don't have to convince me there's something infinitely great innate to my being.
Ha! Yes, just look at the events we've set in motion. Our souls are meant to soar, and they'll soar yet.
Yep.
Wonderful.
About Guardians. Dear Guardians, when I see your faces, it is like the barriers of time tumble in upon themselves.
Mm-hmm.
But oh, how my heart aches when I think of the duty you adopted. It was more than even the gods had the right to ask of you. You did not want it, but you took it upon yourselves nonetheless. Though many wailed and many wept.
Okay.
In a ruptured world, wherein all resolve had crumbled, you renounced life and liberty to stand guard and protect every last morsel of creation. When I despair, I think of your sacrifice. In my darkest hours, I cherish the resolve that was you.
Okay.
Cherished.
Even though apparently we had to give up life and liberty for that to happen.
Alright, ancient letter. Should I be reading these? Yeah, probably. Book? Oh. Bottle. Lab junk, files, don't care. Don't care about the vial racks. Wooden crate. Desk. Inventory. I just dropped that because I didn't mean to pick it up anyways. Alright. Bottle rack. Send that to Santa. Santa money. Oh yeah, I should actually probably be having Santa search all this because I think he at least has lucky. Or something along those lines. Empty. Bottle rack. Plus anything that's like bottles or, yeah, I can take all that. Oh. cool. Let's see. Barrel. Other barrel. Take that. Okay, cool. Anything actually up here? Okay, I feel like there should be something there. Who the fuck are you? I already have a hammer, so that's fine. Anything in the base? Charm scroll? Sure, we'll just take that. Ooh, let's check these two Voths first. Nothing. And nothing. Okay, fair enough. Alright, who are you? Teller of Secrets.
Hail, holy light, offspring of heaven, firstborn.
Sure.
About me. The Guardian's first disobedience, and the fruit of that forbidden box, whose depths brought death into this world, and all our woe with loss of source, I remember.
Okay.
I come no spy with purpose to explore or to disturb the secrets of your realm, but secrets of my own I bring. The secrets of another world, perhaps not lawful to reveal. Which way I fly is here. Myself am here, but in the lowest deep, a lower deep still threatening to devour this homestead opens wide. Whence thou returnest, and whither wentest, I know. Direction hardly signifies. To ask or search, I blame thee not. For Rivellon is as the book of the gods before thee set, wherein to read his wondrous works and learn his seasons, hours or days or months or years.
Compendium. Mortal techniques. Compendium of body mastery. Bunch of actual secrets. I don't care about that. Okay, so we can buy stuff from her, and to be frank, I don't give a toot. Though, maybe I might need to. Oh, I guess we'll find out. Alright, you goofy little goblin man. Also, why does he get to run super fast? Why can't I run super fast? Okay, so, alright, I guess we're at the point where it's time for this. Alright.
Good to see you on the shelter plane. A home away from home, is it not?
Screw my... Alright,
It shall be my pleasure. Like the imp said to the ballista operator, shoot, wouldn't it just? Would that I had a just like yourselves. Starstones are cured. From what I can gather, though, they were once cherished by deep ruins, caves, the lairs of neither do I. But the mere fact that activated stars, this in turn more than implies that you
natural
may
enemy.
not understand the how yet, but our aim is oh, I don't know if I'm more than those things per se, but having been given a but of course I have a price to pay for something that is priceless.
I'm just skipping through this, like, really reading this quickly because, let's be real, if I listen to everything Zig says, we're gonna be here forever.
So that we may know the history that was lost. No, so that we might not repeat. Quite a card, isn't he? I never know whether that one's going to offer a striking commentary on my efforts to record. She and I have run in the same sort of magical circles for, well, not as long as I can remember, but close. Quite glad you brought her here.
You've had some of some. I was wondering if you could tell me a bit more of Zandalore.
That's what indeed I can. The tapestry has revealed all. Sources suffice to say that though Zandalore and Ikara were an item,
Can you chill for like 20 minutes?
gave in to his baser instincts. Only what truly interested her was not his body, but his mind, and the no more. You see, he is instrumental to her plans. But when Leandra, Slayer, blood most certain.
Sacred Hall of Heroes. Chambers, Tapestry.
The tapestry has
Chosen
they are
okay.
yours now. The chosen two anew. Got it in one wonderful place, isn't it? Perhaps it will inspire you too. No more than that she is privy. She'll ask you for a price for such like you. She is a mystery.
Okay.
But she seems to know you, like the imp said to the ballista operator. Shoot. Of all the wicked things, you'll have to redouble those scallywags. You have to trace this sect.
Alright, so don't use it. Oh, I'm not sure.
Tits and dugongs, you nearly startled me out of my boots. Well, you've got my attention.
That is a good question.
Okay.
I see Master Zigzags has upgraded from his shabby little hut at the edge of the hour. From the fairy dimension to the, space-time weaver hunter imp one. What do you call this place again? Ha! Is that so? It seems I have my share to learn about the magical world yet. The end of time. Well, suddenly you're... Well, I must say, it's no small relief to find myself in a safe haven among such allies.
Hey, everybody give me 1 second. I'm gonna go grab Penny to see if I can just get her to chill for the last 20 minutes of stream so she's not gonna constantly whine. Because otherwise I might as well just end.
That should get you 4 for it. You're real good. Yes. Oh, you were that hungry. Oh no. Oh no. I'm paying the utmost respect to you right now.
You very paying the utmost respect to me.
Got it. Perfect for spoopy seasons. Ooh, we got us a nice hit right here. A Radiant Gardevoir. Ooh, and I don't even think that's technically the rare. Ooh, snap. Nice hit in a row. Got the Zorora V-Star. Okay, so that one that should get you 4 for it. You're real good. Yes. Oh, you were that hungry. Oh no. Oh no. I'm paying the utmost respect to you right now.
Okay. I have a Penny. She's harnessed up to be ready to go out, but she can wait 20 minutes.
I believe the answer to that begins centuries ago, when your order was still cutting down so-called dark magicians by the dozens. Ours was a family of born sorcerers, you see. It was in our blood to interact with Source, but our parents were determined to curb the power within us. Still, their meekness wouldn't save them from the Source Hunters. I am, but there is more to our kind than they teach at your academy. Source isn't only blood and madness. It's like lightning, an exquisite current of great power. We sorcerers are like metal steeples. Source is drawn to us and it flows through us. But what so many fail to understand is that Source can be controlled. The power drunk through history have abused it, and all the world's sorcerers have borne terrible consequences. Tell me, Source Hunter, in all your hours studying the arcane arts, did your great masters ever suggest that perhaps not all sorcerers were evil? Did you ever hear, even once, that some of us were weak and gentle? That we could be simple forest folk healing the sick and frozen each winter? No. I doubt also that they'd mention that one day this hunt of yours would birth a broken soul powerful enough to inch all of Rivellon toward oblivion. No. No, that would be going too far, and eschewing my own responsibility. I believe Leandra's long fall down did begin at the hands of some of your own order, but it was I who sparked all of this. They came on a quiet morning. My mother was wild with fright and commanded me to hide myself and Leandra outside, among the trees. Even at that young age, we knew not to question her. We climbed high into the branches of a nearby tree, and before we could look away, our parents were cut down without ceremony before our door. The source hunters sauntered away, wiping their blades with pride. 2 more sorcerers dead, a job well done. From that moment on, everything was different. As we trembled in that tree, our fear and our desperation were so potent that the magic within us began to weave together. Our souls became forged together, our bond unbreakable. We would survive, thrive even within those woods, never speaking to outsiders. Our soul forge meant that if one of us were to die, the other would instantly perish too. We kept one another close. Leandra's capacity was enormous. Source didn't frighten her, and she delved into that dark well with terrible regularity. I did my best to guide her, but she fast outgrew my admonitions. My sister and I were mired in a solitary existence, witches among the trees when Zandalore came. Leandra especially couldn't leave him be. He was a feast of information, and she wouldn't rest until she'd absorbed every bit of knowledge he offered. Their days were spent on charms, hexes, and the like. At night, Leandra would wander off to practice what she'd learned, and Zandalore and I would settle into our quiet tasks, side by side. We were a content trio, the 3 of us, but base impulse would undo us.
Base impulse.
As you know, Leandra and I were soul-forged. This offered us a window into one another's souls. I knew Leandra had developed feelings for Zandalore, and she knew I had too. But it was me to whom he confessed his love. Those quiet evenings together had captured his heart, as they had mine. Her heart broke the moment we announced our new attachment, and I felt the pain of it as sharply as a knife. She fled, without a word, and I didn't see her for 2 terrible years. My connection to her, our soul forge, grew weaker. It was as though some third entity, a parasite, were atop our souls, sucking the strength from it day by day. We've a single order of business first and foremost. Leandra is gathering an army, and I fear we'll have to get through it if we wish to find her. But first, we must learn more about Leandra's plans. How many of these so-called Immaculates does she have in her palm, and to what end is she directing them? Your journey must begin in the Lacula mines, where she has been accumulating materials and manpower for a purpose as yet unknown. The way will be dangerous. Her allies are growing more powerful and numerous by the minute, but we must discover exactly what Leandra is planning and why. A soul forge comes with its own benefits, Source Hunter. Though our connection
You gotta
has
wait, Penny.
weakened, I still see the occasional vision of
We got 10
Leandra's
minutes.
doings,
Just chill.
the pangs of her deepest felt emotions, and flashes of her triumphs. One vision. I had thought it was only a nightmare.
We'll probably end a
but
little bit
now I
early.
see it was
Once we
something
get,
much worse.
once I know where to go
Leandra
next.
is collecting materials, precisely what, I cannot say, and is hard at work shaping them into something sinister. Her frustrations are rivaled only by her mirth. I can see she's growing closer and closer to achieving something dire. You must make your way deep into the mines to see exactly what she's planning.
My first thought was, I don't care about redeeming her sister, but that also being said is, if they're soul forged together, if we kill her sister, then she dies too.
I believe that our soul forge has been damaged. By what? I can only guess. The fraying of the bond between us has left Leandra adrift in a well of sorrow she truly believes will never end. What she needs is a hand. My hand, out of this abyss. If our soul forge is repaired, I am certain she'll cease blazing this path of destruction.
Maybe.
I cannot condone the terrible things she's done, but I can seek to understand them. With our soul forge in such tatters, what's more, I sense a terrible force bearing down upon the bond between us. It is hungry, and if I could only repair the forge, I'm certain she'd put... The way may be treacherous, but you must get inside. I fear my sister is doing something...
Okay.
How might I serve our mission? In the drift, except us. I am, perhaps, am I, alas, a hit, I and yet, quite so, I do not know, but perchance I may be, what it is, I think that, know that, but sudden new thread, these starstones, threads I weave, she is one, he is the threads I can clear, but how can the answer, duty, the son of, overcome, her story, once upon a, wherever they, but of course, long ago.
Okay. So wait, is there anything else that I gotta... Okay, so it's...
There is magic to this place.
How might I serve our mission? Leandra. She desires, though they be baptized in blood, you can cleanse the starstones still, and use them to thwart their grim queen. Ask, and I shall answer, if I can. Quite so. I do not know, but perchance I may be cured of this blindness. Perchance the blemish may be undone, and time can be redeemed.
Okay, so... Log. Alright. Forge of Souls. Ikara repairs soul forge. Okay. Every time. Investigate the mines. Ikara has sent us to investigate the Lucala mines and evidence of it. Okay.
You know all that is past and present. Does that mean you know the future as well?
Alas, no.
Okay, so waypoints. So Lucala? Oh. Oh, right. Okay, so I need to find the Lucala mines. Okay, before we do that, let me take... I'm assuming we did all the talking that we needed to do. To be honest, I'm not 100% sure.
Unknown to all time, are you? Leave it. I'll tell you who you are. Source hunters, members of the most esteemed order in Rivalon. Here to find out and grind out every last speck of dark magic in the realm. There. The enigma is... I just hope...
Can I finally go through here? Okay. Before we end, let me take a look at the old Goog and see if it can tell me. All right. Divinity Original Sin. All right. Treasure. All right. Okay. Hello, beat. Relatively easy. Okay. Nobody else has experienced this. At least somebody else who is past this point. Is the door supposed to be there? Okay. Is this what you mean? Check out this guide covers it. Yes, that's exactly it. Thanks. Okay, so we take a quick look. King Boreas Treasure Room Guide. Okay. 14.
Now, after you have defeated the Borean King, you wanna get his fucking loot. Well, I mean, you know, you want to get his treasure, so you come across this, you know, annoying little freaking door.
Yeah.
What
Very.
you should do is, if you go over here to the right side, you would notice that there is a switch. You come up to the switch, and you pull on the lever.
Oh.
Then they will ask you a bunch of questions. I recommend you guys, like, if you guys, you know, don't know the answers, make sure you save before you select any of this. Because if you get a wrong one, you instantly die.
Oh.
But judging from the question, the answer is 5, Lorien. Everything is happy, everyone is happy, and the door opened.
Okay, so a quick save real quick. Okay, so if I can at least open this up. Like, how was I supposed to know, like, that was a statue thing that I could have actually done anything with? Alright,
You who seek the winter treasure, prove you are correct, you are.
Okay. So this might be a fun way to start off next time. I'm gonna just close that for now. At worst, I can just pull it back up. Okay. Actually, you know what? I'm going to say that's probably a good spot. We can figure out this puzzle later. I don't want to get too deep into things, if we're being 100% honest. But I think we made some solid progress. Some solid progress indeed. Alright. Let's see. Who's on? I know there's at least one person on. Yeah, that's probably where I'm going to generally hang out anyways. Let's go raid Bull and Bear. We raided them on Friday. They're doing more Roguemon. They're good people. I've enjoyed hanging out in their chats when I've been able to hang out. But yeah, if you want to see more Roguemon, I definitely say stick around in the raid, hang out with them, see if you have vibe with them, like I have a vibe with them. Other than that, trying to think. Yeah, Friday I'm going to be doing more Roguemon, trying to get through as much A1 as possible, but I'm realistic of the fact that I'm never going to get through all of A1 before the split beta comes out, but that's whatever. I figure if what we could do is anybody wants to see any specific types, then I've already have them completed. I could just do the split version of A2, which I feel like that just makes sense. Other than that, more whatchamacallits. Soul Link Shuffler. More Soul Link Shuffler on Sunday. And then let me see if I can get this pulled up really quickly. I don't know when I'm going to do it, but I have a key for Slaughternaut, which looks like a very cool kind of like roguelike slot machine type of game. I don't know when I will specifically be doing that, but at some point. But either way, let's go show Bullen some love. I know I will, and I will catch you later. Bye. Nailed it.